Well, here we are. Suits pack on. Champions League final. Leeds United against Barcelona, of all people, to win the only trophy we are yet to win in this save. This will be the last episode of this save, and will be the last episode of Leeds United before we head to the Cambridge United Road to Glory, which won't start immediately. I.e., the first episode of the new series won't be tomorrow, but it will be this week. So don't expect episode 1 tomorrow, but it will be later this week, and I'll let you know when it's going to go live on Twitter. So do make sure you're following me over there. Link down below. And that will be live within the next couple of days, but not tomorrow for certain. So, Gineppa to make Barcelona debut. Hell of a game to debut in, wouldn't it? So our starting lineup is, as you would expect it to be. Marlon is still slightly carrying a knock, but should be able to start and not really be affected too much. Tyler Roberts in the starting lineup with the captain's armband, of course. Ben White there too, and I will at some point try and bring Calvin Phillips and Jamie Shackleton on as well. So the 4 players that started the save with us will be on the field of play as we hopefully lift the trophy, but we'll wait and see. Outside of that, Stefan Engel is going to start again, of course, our highest rated player, the best Scout Future star I've ever had, 93 rated. Barcelona's 11, I've no idea what that looks like at this stage of a save. I imagine Messi's retired by now, but we'll wait and see what their starting lineup looks like. But without any further ado, I'm just going to jump straight into this. Do drop the video a like if you enjoy. Drop a video a like if you've enjoyed the save as a whole, the series as a whole. It's been one of the most popular saves that we've ever done on the channel. And also, without skipping and cheating and going to the end, let me know in the comment section down below what you think the scoreline is going to be in this game. I'm going to go 2-1 Leeds. That's my prediction. We'll wait and see if anyone in the comment section gets it right. Don't cheat and skip to the end. That's no fun. Right, Champions League final time from the Stadio Olimpico by the looks of things. Game on. It's not actually come up with the graphics to show me what their starting 11 is like, annoyingly. I just sat here waiting for them and it never came. So, Barcelona's starting 11 is Ter Stegen, Firpo, Jose Maria Jimenez, Davinson Sanchez, Joe Gomez, Palacios, Artur, Frenkie de Jong, Abe, Harry Kane and Oyarzabal. Only Ter Stegen, Frenkie, Artur and Firpo remain from the original Barcelona squad. Ter Stegen's 90. Joe Gomez 88 rated, but again at right back, sorry. Davinson Sanchez 86. Jimenez 89. Firpo's 85 now. Palacios is 88. 90 for Artur, 92 for Frenkie. Oyarzabal's 89. Kane's dropped to 88, and Hiroko Abe, I have no idea what his potential is. I'll have a quick look on FIFA. Hiroki Abe has 82 potential, so he's not going to be, at least I don't think, the best of players, but he starts with 89 acceleration, 89 sprint speed, so it's probably safe to imagine by this point he's 99-99 in those areas. It's a strong team from Barcelona. This Champions League competition has been weird. Last year we struggled in the groups and got grouped and knocked out early. This year we struggled in the groups but made it through. Then the knockout stages were weird. Breezed past Bayern, breezed past PSG. Napoli, however, offered a really stern test. So you would imagine that Barcelona will play similar to PSG. Oh God, Renato, what have you done? We do it, Engel! Cool. You would imagine that Barcelona will play similarly to PSG and Bayern in FIFA terms, because the big teams, like the very big teams, tend not to play that well. Or they're set up so horribly tactically that you can just pick them apart on the counter and it's not too difficult. We shall wait and see. I imagine that it will be a relatively close game, but I think it's a game that we certainly can edge. There's not too much between the starting 11s, to be fair, is there, with regards ratings of players. So we'll wait and see if we can get Even a touch of the ball at this stage. Barcelona certainly playing like Barcelona to this point, which is encouraging for the sake of an entertaining game, but not necessarily encouraging for the sake of actually getting a win. But we'll have to wait and see. Oh, God. Junior Firpo, get rid. I have to wait and see if I can actually get into their half to start the game. Renato will get this forward. But I've not been able to get the ball to a teammate. Palacios dropping back between the centre-backs in defence. And Oyarzabal draws a save out of Engel. And it's been all Barcelona in the opening 20 minutes. Frenkie will take this shot. Artur has a man on the edge of the box he could play it to. It's gone to Harry Kane instead. He tries to get it in, and Militao will turn it behind for another corner. This one is going to make its way into the middle. Frenkie de Jong delivers again. This is a decent corner, but Tyler Roberts heads away. Abe's going to get to that, and judging by the way he sprinted at that, yes, he does have 99 acceleration, 99 sprint speed. Frenkie inside to Oyarzabal. Back to Frenkie. The Dutchman is offside, however. Finally, we get a bit of a break to Renato. Oh, brilliant tackle by Frenkie. Barca have it back again. Jordi Alba's contemplating retiring at the end of the season. Not sure how old he'd be by this stage. Mid-30s, I imagine. Oyarzabal to Frenkie. It's a nice ball through. I was waiting for the ball to pop free there, but thankfully it didn't. I'll look down the line here with Hakimi to Dembele. And what a dreamy ball! Our first opportunity to get into their half might end up with our first opportunity on goal and the first goal of the game. That was made by that ball from Hakimi. Totally against the run of play, but we lead in Rome at the Stadio Olimpico. Not entirely too sure how we've been able to do that. Barcelona just bossing me entirely, but one counter-attack, Dembele, against his former team, one of his former teams, we bought him from Liverpool, sets it up for Erling Braut Haaland, the man who we signed to play in games like this, gives us a 1-0 lead after 28 minutes. I doubt I've even had 30% possession, have I? 33. The definition of against the run of play. Abe. Down the line well. It's a Junior Firpo, and Barcelona have just settled straight back into rhythm. Frenkie. A nice little flick to get that back to Palacios. I've never really been that worried by Harry Kane when playing against Tottenham. That nearly hit Ben White's arm. So I'm not that scared of Harry Kane in this game. It's everybody else that scares me. Get that down the line. Well, even less possession now, 31%. But, thought we were going to have a chance of catching on the counter again and getting in behind. Their passing is just outrageous in this game, Barcelona. Look at the way they're pinging it about with such ease. Militao stands firm. Former Real Madrid man stepping up to the plate against his former El Clasico rivals. And Tyler Roberts will use the run of Haaland against the defender here. Davinson Sanchez, another former Tottenham player, obviously, in their starting lineup. Given away. It was a poor pass by me. Harry Kane out wide here to Abe. He's actually a Barcelona player in real life. So, one of their numerous youth prospects. See if we can grab a second before before half time. I hope I can grab a second before full time. Oh, Tyler Roberts was offside anyway. It's going to be 1-0 to Leeds at half time, but I do not deserve it. Despite all of that possession, Barcelona, still only that one shot on goal. I've only had the one shot because I barely touched the ball, but they've had all of the possession, but no chances. Other than that one that drew the save out of Engel. Just gifted the possession back again right at the very beginning of the second half. I imagine. I don't know who they've got on the bench to call on in support. So their starting 11 might be the only. I imagine not with a side like or at a club like Barcelona. You imagine they'll have squad depth. But I don't know who they'd have as an option on the bench to try and bring on to turn the game in their favour. Haaland could try and score a worldie, but ter Stegen had that easily covered. 6 minutes into the second half, Kane knocks that down nicely here to Abe, who's been heavily involved actually. I questioned his ability and whether he'd actually be, or why he was even in the starting lineup, but he's had the majority of the ball in their creative efforts. That's a lovely ball by Dembele, if I can get there with Barella, which I can't. Palacios to Frenkie, Renato steps in. I don't know whether to just try and play them at their own game and go slow tempo, possession-based football, or allow them to have the ball and try and catch them like we did for our goal. Roberts into Orlan. Renato could make a good run, but Palacios has marked it well. More good football from Barcelona here. Ayazabal picked off by Hakimi. Forward to Roberts, back to Renato. Heavy touch though, and again we lose possession. Orlan did win it back, punted away. Right, I'm going to make a change. I'm going to take Barella off for Calvin Phillips. I'm going to bring Jamie Shackleton on for Dembele and move Tyler Roberts out wide. We now have Shackleton, Phillips, White and Engel and Roberts. 5 of our first season players on the field of play in the Champions League in Season 8. That is the beauty of dynamic potential. Hopefully we can have something similar with the RTG with Cambridge as well and see players that are with the club all the way through the save continue to be with us and performing with us for us at the latter stages of our time in charge. He's Leroy Sané off the bench for Barca, whipped in. Engel punches clear, will fall to Joe Gomez. He's pushed forward a long way from right back, hasn't he? Palacios finds Frenkie de Jong. Little back heel to Palacios again, trying to deny them the opportunity to get into the box. Could play Frenkie through. He's darted back. Here's Artur. Oh, Renato tried to get it off him. Artur draws the save out of Engel. Finally, Barcelona do create another chance on goal. Thankfully, the keeper was on top of it. Great footwork from the Brazilian there to get away from him on the edge of the box. And Calvin Phillips has lost possession. Oh, I can't get rid of it. Sané is foot. Just couldn't get rid of it. Oyazabal equalises for Barcelona in the 74th minute. I can't deny them the goal. I don't know what's going on with the weird graphics there. It's really odd. But I'd get the tackle in there and then even here get the interception, but it bounces off and over Ben White's foot and falls straight to Oyazabal. Ben White gets in the way of it, but it bypasses him, hits his foot and just keeps on going. Oyazabal makes it 1-1 and we might well have to settle for extra time here in the Champions League final. That's a lovely ball to Tyler Roberts, however. We might be able to fire back immediately. I certainly hope so. Phillips, Shackleton. Can you imagine if Jamie Shackleton scores the Champions League winner? The man that's been the most unlikely player to have grown as much as possible. Oh, what a save from ter Stegen. Destined for the back of the net from Orlan for a second time. But a superb stop. Harry Kane off. Gabriel Jesus on for Barca. Roberts through that gap there to Renato. There's Shackleton. Into Calvin Phillips. Ooh, straight at the keeper. Oh, I saw the headline there. Calvin Phillips scores Champions League winning goal for Leeds United. Unfortunately, it wasn't to be. Oyazabal, their goal scorer, in behind. Got options. Oh, good tackle by Malacia. Corner though. 5 minutes to go. Artur's going off. And I'm not sure who that is that's coming on in his place. Number 28. Wait and see for a graphic. I don't recognise him. Corner's coming from Frenkie de Jong. It's Ricky Puig that's come on. Oh, it's going to fall free. Kindly for me. Don't give a pen. Oh, foul given in my favour. I think it might have been for handball. It didn't look like there was actually an infringement there. Or physical infringement. Hakimi inside to Renato Sanchez. Orlan is through that gap, but Sané intercepts it. If Barcelona score now, then that is game done and dusted. Frenkie de Jong to Ricky Puig. Frenkie de Jong to Leroy Sané. Leroy Sané through the gap. It's deflected. It falls for Jesus. My heart sank. But Stefan Engel saves us. That was destined for the back of the net. And it needed the stop. A superb interception from ter Stegen at one end onto the post. A superb interception from Stefan Engel at the other end around the post. And a decent punch from the resulting corner too. And Calvin Phillips intercepts. Jamie! Run, Jamie Shackleton! Run, Jamie Shackleton! Run, Jamie! Ah! Yeah! 94th minute! Jamie Shackleton wins the Champions League for Leeds. You could not have asked for a more dramatic ending. Oh, it's the dream. It's the dream. way to end the series. Oh, Jesus wept. I could not have scripted that in my wildest dreams. I just am speechless. Oh. I can't believe we've done that. Oh my God. The 94th minute in the Champions League. The time's still going. Oh my God. Oh my Lord. That was insane. Is there a better way to end a series ever? That might just be the best ending to any series I've ever done. Ever done. In 7 years of the Chesnoid Gaming channel. Oh my God. Oh my. I need to take a breath. I hope you guys celebrated with me there, because that was intense. Stefan Engel, Ben White, Tyler Roberts, Calvin Phillips, Jamie Shackleton win the Champions League with Leeds United to complete the trophy cabinet. UEFA Super Cup, Champions League, Europa League, Premier League, Community Shield, FA Cup, Carabao Cup. We've won everything there is to win at Leeds United now. Memories, memories indeed, Derek Ray. Memories, memories indeed. I don't think there's a better way for me to leave off at the end of this episode than to leave you with the images of our players lifting that trophy. Even if it were real life, that would be one of the most dramatic endings to a Champions League final ever. Hopefully you guys are looking forward to the Cambridge United RTG. I'm very much looking forward to getting that series started. It will start later this week. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this Leeds series as well. Thank you very much for watching throughout. I very much appreciate your support and your continued support moving forward. I have to leave it there. Leeds United, UEFA Champions League champions. Jamie Shackleton.